Balance for beginners. How to avoid falls. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila. Thank you so much for being here today. Well, in today's video, I want to share with you some exercises for balance. Now, let me make a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an exercise trainer. I don't hold classes, do anything like that. These are just things that I do at home for my own balance to protect me the best way I can from falls. So please check with your doctor. Do not do anything you don't feel you can do or anything that would hurt you or you would be unsafe. Now, usually we think of the aging community as losing their balance. Really, anybody can lose their balance. But of course, we lose it more as we get older because our reaction time is less. We don't have that same reaction time when we start to fall like we did when we were much younger. So these exercises are how to begin to practice getting your balance and to help you against falls. So I will stand up, I'll demonstrate these balancing exercises, and then I'll come back and talk to you. Well, the first exercise we're going to do is to strengthen our lower legs because falls can happen pretty easily, and a lot of it has to do with not enough strength in our lower legs and ankles. So what you want to do is have a chair in front of you. And I'll turn to show you what I mean. So you might have a dining room chair, something that you can hold on to if you need to. And you can keep holding on through all the exercises to practice your balance. But since I'm demonstrating it, I don't want this chair blocking what I'm doing or you wouldn't be able to see it. So I'll just turn this way and use one hand to hold on. So what you want to do first is go up on your toes and try to do this 10 times. Now you can be holding on your chair like this if you need to, or you can move your hands away. The chair's right there that you can grab it easily if you lose your balance. You can hold on with just one finger. Whatever works for you, just be safe. So what we're going to do is go up on our toes, just like this, 10 times. I won't do it all 10 because I don't want the video to be super long. So just come up on your toes. You can have your hands, straight down. If you need them for balance, you can put them out like this. Or again, if you need to hold on to your chair, that's okay. So do this 10 times. I think I've just done it maybe 5 or 6. All right, the next thing you want to do is go back on your heels. So you want to raise your toes. So you're going back like this. And I've got one hand on my chair. Just try to raise them up like this. I don't know if I can do without letting go, but I'm going to try. Like that. And the reason we want to strengthen our lower legs is when we fall or start to fall, we tend to either go forward this way or we go back on our heels like this. So that's why we want to build up the strength in our lower legs. All right, now we're going to move on to another exercise, and that's just lifting one foot off the ground. Like this. Now I've got my hand here on my chair. If you need to hold on, hold on. If you don't, you can try it without it. Just like this. Arms can be down or out to the side, whatever works for you. For some reason, for me, it's easier the higher my leg is. The lower my leg is, I tend to lose my balance more. and then we'll do the other leg. Just hold that. Try to hold it for 10 seconds. If you can't, just hold it for 3. You got to start somewhere and then back down. And so we want to do this 10 times. I'll only do it like 2 to demonstrate. And here's my last one. Like I said, you can put your arms out like this if you need to. Or keep one hand on the chair. Keep it close so if you go to fall over, you can catch yourself. Although you'll be like this. So if you're lifting this leg and you're starting to wobble and lose your balance, you can grab your chair. And make sure it's a good sturdy chair. Now I am doing mine with no shoes on, just bare feet. And that helps to strengthen different areas of your foot. Sometimes you can't get to all the areas if they're confined in a tennis shoe. But some people do better with a shoe on, so it can be either way. Now the next one we're going to do, again for balance, is sitting on the chair. So let me show you that. And all we're going to do is sit down and get up. So sit on your chair, your dining room chair, a nice sturdy chair. And what you want to do is sit down and then get up. And don't hold, don't use the chair to help you get up. Then sit back down without using the chair. Now, if you need to use the chair, go ahead. That's fine. You can work up to not needing the chair for support. So again, lean forward, stand up, put your hands on your thighs, and sit back down, just like this. And one more, but actually you want to do 10. Because it's very easy to go to stand up, you can't really get up without assistance. So you start to try to do it and you're going to wobble left or right. So do what you need to do until you can do it this way. All right, the next exercise for balance is turn your chair this way, the way I have mine. Hold on to it. Put one foot directly in front of the other and kind of stabilize your feet to where you feel balanced. But your feet are lined up, one right behind the other one. Then we're going to let go of our chair and stand for 10 seconds if you can do that. If you start to wobble, hold on to your chair. It's right here. Leave go. If you wobble again, grab the chair. So it doesn't matter if you can't do it yet. Just try like 1 or 2 seconds at a time. Like, okay, I did 2 seconds and I wobble. And then start back over. And eventually you'll work up to 10. And then we're going to take it up a level. Now this time, we're going to swing our arms and try to still stay in this position. Swing your arms because, it's a little easier to stand still when nothing's moving. But say you're walking, your arms are moving. And if you can only swing them this much, that's fine. Do the best you can do. And just do that 10 times if you can. If you can't do that, hold on and just swing 1. And then raise up, see how you're doing. You can always grab back on or try to incorporate the other arm. Grab back onto that chair. That will really help you with your balance. The next step, this is level 3, is we're going to turn our head from left to right because our vision also can throw our balance off. So we're going to stand again like this, put your hands on your hips, at your side, out, on your chair, whatever you need. And you're just going to look right and left, and right and left, just slowly. Then bump it up a little more once you've mastered that, and look up and look down. And don't look up too high or down too low. if it makes you dizzy, and that can cause you to lose your balance. Hold on to your chair if you need to. Look up and look down. It's surprising. These look so simple, but you would be surprised how difficult it is to do when your balance is off. Now we're going to move on to another. Now in this next exercise, again, remember your chair will be in front of you. Mine's here just for demonstration purposes. So you're going to hold on your chair and you're going to lift one leg, not this way like we previously did, up this way. It doesn't have to be high. It can just be an inch or two off the floor. And you're going to try to hold that for 10 seconds or 3 or 5, whatever you can do. First, let go of the chair. I'm going to lose balance on purpose. So mine is barely off the floor. And I'm going to leave go and I'm going to wobble. That's okay. I can put my foot down. I can hold my chair. So let me show you this way for the purposes of demonstration. I'm going to hold on to my chair. I'm lifting this leg and I'm just holding it up. My arms are beside me, but they can be like this or they can be straight out, whatever I want. And try to do that for 10 seconds on each leg. And you want to do that 10 times for 10 seconds on each leg. Or at least work up to that. Be happy, celebrate if you only get 3 seconds. That's a start. That's a beginning. All right, let's move on to another one. Now for the next one, it's like walking a tightrope. And you need more space, like a longer space. Let me back up some just so I can demonstrate it better. What you want to do is walk forward, putting one foot in front of the other. You know how they make you do that? I think if you're drunk or driving weird, and the police will make you walk that line. So you want to put one foot in front of the other and walk on that straight line. Have an imaginary straight line. You can have your arms out if you want to, just like that. It's an imaginary straight line. Now we're going to reverse it. Walk backwards. Keep your feet in line though, one behind the other, because you're trying to stay on that straight line without falling over. And try that 3, 5, 10 times, whatever you can handle. And since you can't hold a chair to walk forward 5 or 6 feet back, try it in your kitchen. So you have your kitchen counter there, and you've got that to hold on to help you with your balance, like this. And then you can try leaving go, but if you get wobbly, you can reach right down and hold your kitchen countertop. And that'll help you. Now we're going to move on to, like a marching exercise. You know how you bring leg up like this, like when you're marching, you do this, okay? And hold on if you need to. Just so you're just balancing for just a few seconds. If you want to challenge yourself when you get this down and feel comfortable, you want to do the opposite arm, opposite leg, and put that arm up. So I'm going to raise my right leg and my left arm. So I'm going to do this. And you just take 10 of these if you can. If you can't, it's okay not to use your arms. That's when you get a little more advanced. Just like that. All right, we'll go on to another one. All right, this one is like a lunge. So you want to lunge and then bring your foot back together. So you're going to lunge like this and bring your foot back to here. Now you don't want to lunge like this and then step it back. If you need to do that in the beginning, that's fine. And again, remember, you can be holding on to your chair. So lunge and together, and then lunge and together, just like that. And do that 10 if you can do it. This one is where you're going to lunge backwards and take a big step, like a giant step, as big as you can go. In fact, it'll make you feel like you're going to lose your balance. Again, you can hold on your chair. So what you want to do is lunge back, but a big step, and come forward. Lunge back and come forward, like that. And do it on each leg about 10 times, or work up to 10. Well, I hope you got something out of those exercises. And I pray that you don't look at them and think, oh my gosh, this is too difficult. I can't do that. Or I can't do that without letting go of my chair. That's okay. You can hold on to your chair and just keep practicing. Each day you'll get better. Another thing, when you're brushing your teeth in the morning, try standing on just one leg. If you can only lift your foot off the ground an inch, you're balancing. And you've got your bathroom counter right there. You can hold on with one hand while you're brushing your teeth, and you're practicing balance. And my next video will probably be on stretching, because that's equally as important. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. Can you guess what it's about? It's about keeping the balance in your life. And when I say that, keeping the balance in your life, it's not just your physical balance. It's your internal balance. It's balancing everything. Everybody is busy, has things to do, many chores throughout the day. You want to talk to your friends and family on the phone or text them. You want to watch YouTube videos. You've got housework to do, so many things. And of course, you need time for you to give yourself self-care and the things that you need in your life. And you want to have time to enjoy your life, whatever those pleasures are for you. So it really takes an effort to balance everything out in life, but it is very critical. And another part of life, at least for me, is my prayer time. I have to have that every day. If I don't balance out my life and everything that I want to accomplish in a day, something's going to give. If you have to give up one thing to be able to do another, then choose your priorities. What is most important to you? For me, if I need to iron today, which I do like to iron, I love to iron. But if I have some ironing to do, but I really need to have some quiet time to spend with myself and do self-reflection and talk to God, well, that's going to take priority. So you just have to kind of balance things out for yourself and what means the most to you in your life. I thank you so much for being here today and spending some time with me. I truly do appreciate it. And until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.